All right, welcome everybody. Dan from Funded Trader Academy here. We're going to take a look at my S&P 22-point trade of the week. It just hit yesterday on June 29th, 2026. But we're going to go through a little broader context here just to start things off. As we look at how this market materialized going into the morning of the 29th, this is what we were looking at just before the bell. We had a 4-hour and a daily bearish imbalance to the upside of price, and we had some bullish imbalances to the downside of price. Kind of consolidation, some D-shaped volume profiles in here. A little bit of consolidation, dipping, and then recovering. And we had in the short term just some bullish flow hanging out here. That material is out of a broader weekly imbalance that price is pushing out of, creating some new bullish flow. Okay, so we really have, in essence, we have price surrounded by imbalances, one bearish, one bullish, and we really don't know what price is going to do, but we can map out a couple of scenarios here going into the market. When we have a scenario like this, we can map out specific ideas that we have going into the market. So if price comes down off the open and we get a dip off the open and we get a failed breakdown, we can look at a scenario of a failed breakdown and letting this short-term bearish inertia carry on back to the upside. Okay, there's another scenario. Two primary scenarios that I had coming into the day here yesterday was price popping up to the upside, failing, and rotating back down for a reversion to the mean trade. Okay, so as price is opening up, this is the 8 o'clock hour. As price is opening up, let's go take a look at the smaller time frames here, and we'll kind of dissect that. So here's this opening. Here's the open right here. So we're looking at these imbalances to the downside, this imbalance to the upside on the ES. Okay, so as price opens up, it whips back and forth a little bit. We get a nice little bullish push to the upside. Price pushes into this bearish 4-hour fair value gap right through here. We get ourselves a nice bullish push. You can see the bullish deltas pushing price to the upside, getting exhausted, trapping, and then rotating back to the downside. I could not get an entry on this particular rotation back to the downside. We had our little manipulation move to the upside, failure, rotation. I either missed this one or what have you. So be it. Okay. No worries. Scenario number 2 comes back around. Price dumps all the way to the downside. You can see aggressive sellers just pounding price down back into our other area of imbalance. And price had a nice aggressive selling push into these levels, into this zone. We trapped up some late retail sellers at the bottom. The bulls took over and broke structure back to the upside. Here was my entry at 74.35. Risk goes at the body lows. Down here, we risked this is about a 10-point risk on this trade to get up to about 22 points, which is just a little reversion to the mean trade. Okay, we got a little bit extra on top of that, a couple extra points on top of that. Recap, we started off the day by mapping out a couple of scenarios. We just started off by framing our day. Really, that's all we did. We took a look at this consolidation. We looked at areas of imbalance. We looked at areas and levels that we were interested in potentially doing business at. And we just waited for price to arrive to strike. Now, I did end up missing this rotation back over to the downside off the open, which is totally fine. Price failed up here first, rotated back down, gave me my entry back down here, a trap and a delta shift and a break of structure. Hope that was helpful. We'll see you guys over on the next video.
Hey everyone, it's Dale here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like to trade alongside me and our team of prop firm funded traders every day, then click the link below the video and hop aboard. We are looking forward to trading with you.